Hi, everyone. Craig Guarente, Palisade Compliance. I'm here in Orlando, Florida at the Gartner Symposium. There's about 11,000 people, big, huge conference, and we get to go on stage today and talk to everyone about Oracle Java, how to stay in compliance, and how to avoid the big Oracle Java bill. So not everyone could be at Gartner Symposium, so I thought we would record our presentation and our conversation and share it with everybody. So this is what we're presenting today, and I hope you enjoy it. How to stay in compliance and avoid the big Oracle Java bill. As I mentioned, my name is Craig, and I'm the CEO and founder of Palisade Compliance. I've been in the Oracle licensing ecosystem now for more than half my life, 27 years. And I worked for Oracle as their global VP of contracts and business practices. I ran their audit teams, and in 2011, left Oracle and started Palisade Compliance, really to sit on the other side of the table and help customers. And our mission statement is pretty simple. We support, defend, and liberate Oracle customers around the world. And when I say liberate, doesn't mean stop using Oracle, but it means the freedom to use Oracle the way you want to use Oracle and to pay the fees that you think are appropriate for the value that you're getting. Palisade used to be the audit defense firm. You would call us up when you were being audited by Oracle, but we've really broken out our services into three buckets. One is our professional services, where we do those audit defense engagements, ULA certifications. We do a lot of it cloud advisory, where companies come to us saying, hey, we want to move to this cloud, but Oracle says it's problematic. So we make sure that they stay in compliance as they move to that cloud. So a lot of advisory services there. We also have a whole education arm of the company. We call it Paliversity. And you can sign up for a Paliversity subscription. We put all of our online education, our web materials, our videos. It's a repository for Oracle contracting and licensing and compliance information that you can know is accurate. You're not just searching on the internet and finding some random stuff. And then the third piece is our portal. So we also have some technology now. We've been using technology internally for years and years, and now it's available to our clients. So customers can log on to the palisadeportal.com and sign up and get access to our tools, which will help them discover a really wide range of Oracle software that's in use. And the Palisade portal is independent of Oracle. So we don't suffer by the verified by Oracle restrictions that they put on those other tools. So we created a tool that was built really for our customers in mind and not to really help or hurt Oracle. So let's talk about Java. As we know, Oracle acquired Java when Oracle acquired Sun. And there wasn't really much talk of the Java component of that acquisition when Oracle bought Sun, but it was the sleeper. Really, that was the crown jewel of the Oracle acquisition, and Oracle really paid nothing for it, right? If you remember, Sun gave away Java basically for free. They didn't charge for it. And now Oracle is charging, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But why is Java important? Well, it's important because it's everywhere, right? It's in your applications that you're building in-house. It's embedded in third-party applications. It's embedded in devices. You'd use it to program. Your teams are using it every day. So Java permeates your enterprise. And I hate to say this, but either you have an Oracle Java problem or you're going to have an Oracle Java problem. And it's really important that you get out in front of this. I can't say that about any other Oracle product. I can't say you have an Oracle database problem if you don't use Oracle database, but everybody uses Java, and almost everybody uses a version of Oracle Java. So it's everywhere in your enterprise, and that's why it's important, coupled with the fact that Oracle's now charging really big fees to use it. Now, you would think something that's quote unquote free would be easy, but Java licensing is complex, and you can see this list. There's the BCL agreement. Oracle has an OTN license. There's an FTC license, a commercial negotiated license, the GPL license. So these are all either open source license variants or things that Oracle has created for themselves and how they license their software, their versions of Java to their clients. So your usage of Java could literally have versions of all of these licenses. Again, think about your Oracle database license. Probably have one license for that. You might have multiple agreements, but all the terms and conditions are very similar unless you've carved out some differences for some products. But your Java licensing is really complex. Now, what is Oracle doing around Java? Well, some things, they're just pulling out the playbook. It's like a tie, right? For those guys out there, we never throw away our ties, because if you have big ties, they come back. If you have thin ties, they come back. So one of the things that Oracle is pulling out of their playbook, one of the old ties, is they constantly change their contracts and their business practices and their policies. So what you thought Oracle Java was a year ago in terms of licensing requirements is very different than it is today. And that's pretty unsettling if you started to use a product and all of a sudden Oracle pulls the rug out and changes the rules on you, or at least changes their policies. And we know that Oracle is really good about putting policies online that may or may not, they're for educational purposes only. So you want to be careful with that here as well. The other thing that Oracle is doing with Java that they do elsewhere is it's easily downloadable, right? You can all go online right now and download Oracle Java. Don't have to put in a license code, don't have to put in your credit card number. You just give some basic information and you hit download. Same thing as, database, middleware applications, same old for Oracle. Another thing Oracle has done that they've done in the past is the sales focus. So they have teams of salespeople dedicated and concentrated to selling you Java. You get the knock on the door from the Oracle Java sales rep. We had one customer, they had a few years ago, 41 separate Oracle salespeople calling into their account. That's right, 41. Well, guess what? Now they have 42. So you can add Oracle Java sales to the barrage of people who will be knocking on your door looking for money. And then the last thing that comes out of their old playbook is just the multi-pronged audit approach, that they are looking at it from different directions. It's not just you get the letter from Oracle LMS or SIA or whatever the heck they're calling that group anymore, but you could be getting audited through the sales team. You can be getting audited through your sales consultant. You could be giving Oracle information for audits through the support organization, through the download site. So Oracle is coming at their customers in many different directions. Now it's something new, right? It's not all the same with Oracle. Unlike database middleware applications, the Oracle Java software is often phoning home. That's right. Not only does Oracle know information about what you're doing with Java because you've downloaded it, but certain ways that you install Java, particularly on Windows machines, is actually phoning home back to Oracle. And you can go on our website. We've got a great blog about this. All the information. Oracle is pretty upfront. Your operating systems, your computer information, your date of install, date you start using it, all of that stuff is uploaded to Oracle. So when you do get that knock on the door, Oracle sales is much more informed about what you could be doing with the software than they would for database. So that often puts customers, they're not prepared for that. So they're not prepared that Oracle knows. How does Oracle know this? How do they know that? Well, this is how they know it. So you got to get ready for that. The other thing is, we call it the database ULA certification trap, but really it's when you give Oracle information about your implementation of database products, usually through a certification or through an audit, they're going to use that information. The Java sales teams are going to use that information to extrapolate. Well, if you have 1,000 processors over here, you must need 1,000 processors over here because you have Java in these big data centers with big vCenters, and they just keep doing all that stuff that they always do. So be careful when you're certifying ULAs, if you're in audits. It's not just about that engagement anymore. It's a wider range of implications when you give information to Oracle. They do share that information. It just doesn't go into a silo to be used for certification. Now, the sales tactics, we talked a little bit before about how there's a sales focus and organizationally, but we've seen Oracle salespeople conducting quasi audits, unlike database where they really just, very limited doing audits. For Java, they're going through the process a lot with their customers, where they'll knock on the door, they'll make requests or demands of customers, and they'll try to almost complete that audit themselves. We really hadn't seen that in a wide range like we have with Java. The other thing that the salespeople are doing is they're refusing to give quotes. Customers who want to buy Java say, hey, you need 500 licenses. The Oracle salespeople are often saying, nope, not going to give you a quote until you tell me about all your virtualization. And they're playing chicken with their customers. Now, we obviously have ways to work through that and break through those challenges that salespeople, but be aware of that. You're going to want to give Oracle money at some point, and they're going to say no, which is amazing, because they don't want a little bit of money. They want a lot of bit of money. Now, virtualization, I'd call this virtualization gone wild. Again, nothing in your contracts, if you have any contracts with Oracle about virtualization, so this goes above and beyond anything they're doing with database, is how they want to use those same rules or policies, I shouldn't even call them rules, around virtualization and VMware, and you need to license everything, and they want to extrapolate that to Java. And then the last new thing we're seeing, is new is old, is audits. We're actually seeing, Oracle LMS or SIA, again, whatever the heck they're calling them, from Eastern Europe sending out audit letters to customers. So these are real official audits. Often they're embedded with generic audits. So you'll get an audit letter from Oracle. And if you try to ask about the scope, they'll say it's for everything, including Java. So be aware of that. Now audits are encompassing more than just, let's say, database and middleware and applications. Now, some other things that you should consider in your Java journey. It is open source, so you do have choices. Unlike database, where it's really difficult to rip out a database that's underlying an application, it's not so difficult with Java. Yes, there are certain limitations, but on a larger scale, it's really much, much easier to rip and replace. So that's one of the reasons we haven't seen Oracle really push Java, or at least have them take a few years to really start pushing Java, because they know their customers can just leave. So also the Java fee structures and contracts are different. As far as the fee structures go, it's much less expensive than database, but that doesn't mean it's cheap. Java subscription can cost you millions of dollars, especially if you don't negotiate and don't run through the process correctly. The other big difference with Java, the other thing I want you all to know, is Oracle basically sells it by subscription. So you can buy what we call a Java ULA, unlimited license agreement, but unlike a database ULA, at the end of that term, let's say it's 3 years, all those licenses go away. So if you use a Java ULA to expand your footprint, your next Java ULA will be more expensive. So you just want to be aware of that. You can sign a Java ULA. It's not always a bad idea, but you should really look at that term as an opportunity to really reduce your Oracle Java footprint. A Java ULA, an Oracle Java ULA, can be a good tool once. If you're signing a second Oracle Java ULA, I think you could do better than that, right? You can sign an agreement with Oracle for a certain number of users, which will be much less expensive. You can move to third-party Java. So there's really no reason for a customer to sign the second Java ULA with Oracle. So what are customers doing to deal with what Oracle's doing here? Number one is a lot of them are not doing nothing, right? They're just waiting for the knock on the door, which is not a good idea. Because if you wait for that knock on the door, you're going to be unprepared. Another bad idea is approaching Oracle for help. Oh my gosh, I've seen so many customers. I went to Oracle LMS and asked for help, and boy, that was a bad idea. Or I went to sales and gave them all of our virtualization information, and they handed me a big bill. So those are, we have those in red, not the best ideas. Another approach, which could be good, is just looking at an alternative to Java. So on the previous slide, we had some examples there. And that could be a good solution. But if you just move to an alternative and you still have some Oracle Java in your environment, you really haven't addressed the root cause. So you could have some Oracle Java in a large virtualized environment. And despite the fact that you've adopted a third-party Java tool, Oracle's still going to try to hit you with a big, huge Oracle Java ULA. So the fourth approach we've seen customers take is really try to understand what they're using today as far as Oracle Java, what their compliance position today is, and then building out a plan from there. And that plan could be, hey, I've got to sign a one-time Oracle Java ULA, or it could be, I need to buy some additional Java licenses, or it could be, I'm okay, or it could be, let's go buy some other Java while I work with Oracle on a small deal. So if you follow that fourth path, you're going to spend the least amount of money on Java, and you're going to come up with the best solution, whether it's an Oracle Java solution or a non-Oracle Java solution. So information is power, and that is very true for Java. So one of the takeaways we want to leave with you all is, to understand if you have a problem, I would say, can you answer these questions? And I don't expect people here listening to this or in the audience at Symposium to be able to answer these, but these are questions you need to bring back to your organization. Do you know what Java is deployed? Do you know what Java is covered by your agreements with Oracle and what Java is covered by third-party applications who have embedded Java? What's free, what requires licenses, all of these questions here. And these questions should be answerable whether or not you have an Oracle Java ULA. So even if you've made that decision, we're going to sign something with Oracle, you should still be able to answer these questions. Again, if you get to the end of your Oracle Java ULA and you haven't done your homework, you're going to end up signing another Java ULA, and it's going to be more expensive. And who the heck knows what new rules and pricing Oracle is going to have effect in 2 or 3 years. The pricing is not going down. So they're going to do everything they can to use your Java usage as an annuity for Oracle. I mean, if I was an Oracle Java sales rep, that's what I would do. I mean, wouldn't you do the same thing? So why do we expect anything different from them? Now, my one little sales slide. Of course, Palisade has a way to help you through this. We can do a proactive review of your Java usage, Oracle and non-Oracle Java. We can give you a compliance and licensing position. And obviously, we can give you recommendations and help you execute on those recommendations, at least as far as resolving any Oracle Java issues. So we're at booth 720. If you're at Gartner, and if you're not at Gartner, you can reach out to us at PalisadeCompliance.com. We've developed our own tools, nothing to do with Oracle, to give you the best, most accurate information possible. And then, of course, we've got our professional services, our team of Oracle experts who can guide you through that whole process, whether it's negotiating with Oracle or coming up with a new deal. Or reducing your non-compliance footprint with them. So reach out to us at info@Palisade Compliance if you're out there. So I just want to thank everyone for your time today, and for, again, if you're not at Gartner, we hope you enjoyed this session. And again, reach out to us if you have a Java problem or question, or a database question, or move to the cloud question. We can help with all of that. So have a great day, everyone, and good luck with Oracle.